This is a full review on the Vizio D650i-B2 Smart TV. Bought this on Black Friday. There aren't any good reviews on it yet, and mainly because it's the first of the D series Vizio has come out with. I feel like Vizio made this TV specifically for Black Friday so retailers can offer it so cheap. Comparing it to the E and the M series in the Vizio lineup in order from cheap to expensive, it goes D series, E series, M series. So you're not getting a top of the line set, but it's pretty decent. Let's start with the specs. The viewable area of this TV is 65 inches. It weighs about 70 pounds with stand, 60 without. The refresh rate is 60 Hz, and let me go into more details about that. This TV was advertised as a 120 Hz TV in the Walmart ad. This, however, is false advertising because the true refresh rate is 60 Hz. Vizio simply claims that this TV can refresh just as good as a 120 Hz TV. That's what 120 Hz effective refresh rate means. However, keep in mind it's really a 60 Hz TV. There is no soap opera effect or any smooth motion effect. So if that's a key feature of yours, look elsewhere. Maximum resolution is 1920 by 1080p. Response time is 6.5 milliseconds. It has 3 HDMI ports. And this TV also has a neat feature called CEC, which stands for Consumer Electronics Control. This basically allows you to control certain HDMI devices using the Vizio remote. For example, here's the input for my PS3. I can control my PS3 by using the same Vizio remote. It has one component video input and one composite input that's shared with the component. It has an RF antenna input, a USB 2.0 port, and one Ethernet port. For audio outputs, it has an RCA analog stereo and an optical digital output. The internal speakers are really bad, so I highly recommend getting a soundbar and plug it to the TV through the optical digital port. It comes with an XRT112 remote control. Let's look at some of the smart apps. So you have about 18 apps you can use. The smart features are not as buggy as you would think. They actually work pretty good. As you can see, if I go into the YouTube app right here, it's pretty responsive once it boots up. So this is the YouTube app. It's all booted up. It's quite a little bit slow if you're used to a PS3 YouTube app or Apple TV. It's not as good, but it's decent. So apps included are iHeartRadio, Yahoo Finance, Yahoo Weather, Yahoo News, Flickr, Yahoo Sports, Yahoo Profile, Facebook, Multimedia, YouTube, Hulu Plus, Hotlists, Twitter, Amazon, Vudu, and Netflix. If you want more apps, you can go into the Yahoo store and you can search for whatever app you feel like installing on your TV. If you have a FTP DLNA setup on your home network, you can access the contents using the Multimedia app, which is this right here, and you can view everything that you have stored on your DLNA or FTP. Now for my opinion. This TV is not bad for the price of what I paid, which is $648. However, it didn't quite wow me. The quality is good, the picture does stand out a little, and blur is down to a minimum. The picture is pretty sharp, as you can somewhat tell from my Apple TV input displaying here on the TV right now. The only feature I found intriguing was the consumer electronic control. That feature is pretty much the only feature I really like about this TV. As with most TV, you can play with the picture so you get the image that you're looking for. For presets, they only have a couple. Standard, calibrated dark, vivid, game, computer are pretty much the only presets that they give you. But you can create your own preset, as I have done, which I call Apple TV. The reason why I call it Apple TV is because the setting only looks good on the Apple TV. It doesn't look good when I'm using it on my PS3. So that's something that you'll have to deal with. You have to find the correct setting for each individual device connected to the TV. It's not too much of a hassle, but it's a little bit of an annoyance. And that concludes my review. Have a good one.